everyone. This is Nearest Your Origins. Daniel, your host. I hope everyone is having a great time. Anyways, I decided I wasn't going to do this video because I just didn't really care. But I decided, you know what? Fucking, I'll give my opinion on Bree Larson coming to YouTube. I was on live with Cultural Casino on Sundays, and I talked a little bit about my feelings about it. As you know, I'm a small new channel. I just started several months ago. I have now gotten 41 subs. Thank you everyone who has subbed, by the way. I love all of you. Thank you for, viewing my videos or liking my videos or sharing them. Please keep doing it. It helps spread this channel and it helps me grow. Okay, so if Bree Larson joins, she instantaneously gets monetized. I'm not jealous. I don't care. Like, I get it. She's a star. YouTube's gonna fucking promote her. You think YouTube would care more about us little people, but they don't. They want to become a celebrity tube, and that sucks. Because one day they won't want people like me on this thing. So that would really be sucky if they just kick half the people off. They do purges, and one of these days it may be I say something they don't agree with, and they're just going to throw me off this platform, which I would hate. I'm on Twitter, but if I get kicked off Twitter, fuck, I don't care. I'm also on Parler and Facebook and stuff like that. So if you ever want to look me up under those, it's all under the same name, the Nearest Your Origins. Anyways, sorry, just got a message. Anyway, my feelings on it though. I believe everybody should have a voice. If you have a voice and you want to talk to people and you want to grow a fan group, if she was just doing this to be real with fans, I think it'd be a way better for her and for everyone. If she got on and actually didn't have, 3 cameras on her all the time and the lighting. Look at me, I'm sitting in my fucking shitty little box. That's as big as a porta potty, by the way. Well, I just talk to people, and I try to get what I feel out there, and I try to promote myself in my book and do reviews and talk about stuff that I care about. So I don't really care about this video, but I decided I would give my 2 cents into it. I'm not jealous. Good for her. I don't know why they, I think they need, if YouTube really wants all these stars, they need to separate, little thing. Maybe have, Celebrity Tube, where you can go and follow your favorite celebrities. It's YouTube, but, a separate part of YouTube. So you have your creators and your celebrities. That way, we don't get screwed. But they still can have their voice. See, I would no problem with any actor or actress coming on this channel on YouTube and just talking about their days, talking about how they're living their life, being real with people. That's the problem I have with Bree Larson, though. Is if you watch her video, she is super fake. Oh my God! There's a couple points where you almost see the mask get removed and she's fully out there, and it's like, okay, do that. Show people who you are. Tell people who you are. Are you a big fan? Are you a nerd? Are you a geek? Are you... I doubt it. I don't think she's a geek. I think she was Miss Popular her entire life, was always a movie star. She doesn't know anything else. But, I think she's arrogant, and I think she's insufferable. I've seen the interviews with her, and I could say just... if she would come out, she could stop all the criticism by being real with people. But that interview was that video with all those random YouTubers was fucking fake. You could tell from the moment they were, she has a publisher who is vetting everyone who talks to her on YouTube. Absolutely. She only lets people talk to her who go through their vetting process. Are they going to be negative? Are they going to attack her? Are they going to have, gotcha questions? No. They're going to have the YouTubers who already have big names who are told, this is what you can say and what you can't. They'll probably hand them a little, like, email them a list, like, this is our talking points for this video, and this is what you're going to say, and this is what your questions you're going to ask, and this is what's going to happen, or you're not going to get an interview with Bree Larson on her YouTube channel. It's exactly what's going to happen. Which is sad, because if she would come out as a real person without all this fucking marketing bullshit. If she wants to make a marketing channel, fine, just call it Bree Larson's marketing channel or something. Or market who you are. Talk about your upcoming movies or something. None of us care about that. My problem is how big YouTube made it seem. Like, oh my God, Bree Larson is on YouTube. Okay. I don't care. Good for her. Whatever. I don't care. I wouldn't follow her. I'm not going to sub to her. Or even, I watched part of, like, a couple minutes of her video, and that was all I could stomach. I don't care. She's not someone I will follow. I never saw Captain America because I knew it was going to be dumb. I watched the reviews of it, and I was like, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to go see this shit. I don't go to theaters much. I just don't have the time, and I have kids, and I can't take all my kids to the theater. They're too young. They can't sit still long enough to watch a good movie. So if I'm going to go to a movie, it's going to be my older kids, my stepkids, or it's going to be by myself. And I just don't have time to go by myself. Plus, my wife would kill me if I just disappeared from theaters all the time. So most of the time, I either rent a movie from like Redbox or local movie rental places, or I will wait till they come on streaming. And it took me forever to watch Return of the Jedi. Or, yeah, all that shit. And those movies were stupidly bad. Oh. Do I have any plan of ever watching Bree Larson? No. I never saw Wrinkle in Time. I know our comments. I just don't give a shit about those kind of movies. My stepdaughter saw it and she thought it was stupid. She read the book, too, and hated the movie. My opinion is pretty much, okay, fine, whatever. I think in a couple months she's not gonna give a shit about YouTube channel. I think this is just a ploy to get her name out there for people to try to remember who she is. She said something about she was losing gigs because nobody wants to work with someone like that. She's like Megan Fox. I used to think Megan Fox was a great actress until I saw Jennifer's Body, and that was a horrible movie. That movie was so bad, I can't watch a Megan Fox in the movie again. I just can't. That movie was horrible. And, yeah. So, she got all these free subs. She hasn't had to... Every great channel I ever watched talks about their struggle to get to the, a couple 100,000 subs. Every one of them. Geeks and Gamers, Gary for Neurotic, they talk about it. They say, I remember when I hit 50 and I was super happy. I was like, oh my God, 50 people actually care about who I am and listen and sub and care enough to sub to my channel, which is fucking awesome. I have 41 and I'm happy as hell. Like, yeah, would I love to be monetized? Absolutely. That money would help my everything. It would help pay my artists. It'd help pay for a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to push the monetization so fast. I get it. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a year or more. Especially when I'm only using my phone or my little crappy laptop here. One day I hope to make enough that I can upgrade the video quality, get a mic, and get a better computer. Have an office space. When I get my new house, when we finally are able to get a new house, I'm going to make sure I have a house with space for an office. So I can do my YouTube channel there, in my office. I can edit, I can do all that stuff. I can get a big computer and everything. But that's later. Right now, what I am is a fan. I'm a fan of a lot of the Fandom Menace. I'm a fan of Comicsgate. I'm a fan of all these guys. I've been watching their videos for years, and I decided to do this because I just want to get my voice out there to join theirs, to show that you know, we're a lot bigger than what Hollywood will tell you. They call us a small fragment of the fandom. Toxic. We're not toxic. We're just people who have an opinion, and we're not afraid to talk about our opinion, good or bad. Say, I will praise what deserves to be praised, and I will say that what sucks, it sucks, and I'll be honest. That's what I want to do. I want to be honest, and I will always be honest. And I'm a guy who's not afraid to take criticism. That's why I always say, if you go read my first 3 chapters and you have criticism, let me have it. Because I could take criticism. If you think I'm doing a great job, thank you. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. And I hope when the book is fully done and out, you really enjoy it. And I can start on the second one, which I will. I've actually started a couple different startings. I'm trying to figure exactly how I want to start out the second book. But I have an overall story already done. Well, not done, like I didn't type it out, but in my head, I have the first part story complete. Will that be 4 books, 5 books? I don't know yet. It matters on like how detailed I go into each book as I continue the story, and I can't wait to share. I just got the art for kind of like not really the finished art, so I'm not going to share it yet. But I got a portion of the art. But I'm getting off topic. Sorry. I like to do that in these videos. If you ever watch my videos, I kind of go off on a rant. Back to Bree Larson. She has 100,000 subs, almost 200,000 now, if I'm right. She got instantaneously, like one video, she had 1 million views, and she got, you know, monetized instantly. She doesn't need that money. That's the only thing that kind of sucks is she's going to get monetized, she's going to have all that shit immediately, and she's a millionaire. You think, I thought YouTube was supposed to be for the small person trying to build up. You know, that's what I always wanted. You know, help. I would love to be monetized because it would help me get professional help. Because right now it's just me supporting a book by myself with my brother who's my editor. And that's why in the second book, me and him are talking about, we're just going to finish the story. We're going to type it up, chapter by chapter, and then we're going to send it to a professional editor so he can go through it like that. And we can get it out a whole lot quicker because he is not a professional and he is a very busy person. So he is having trouble editing the book, which is, you know, I can't, I'm not paying him. I can't afford to pay him. He knows that. But he's literally my equal partner in this. When we're done with everything, it will be as a business, and he will be literally my co-CEO. Like, so this whole thing will be both of us, and we're gonna work hard, and we're gonna get this done. Hopefully by December, guys. I really do. I want this done by December. We are struggling to get through the editing process only because we're just so dang busy. But we will get this done. But this is my absolute passion, is to get this book ready and out to you guys. That's all I care about. Is I want the fans to have something new. And if this grows into something far more than I can ever imagine, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Which I know, whatever. But I don't see the problem I have with Bree Larson is I don't see her caring. She got monetized, she got all this stuff, and she doesn't care. All those hundreds of thousands of subs, she doesn't care about any of them. She's not going to remember them. She's not going to care about the comments or the things. She has a marketing person. I bet you anything. Her publishers will want to set this up. Said, hey, Bree, you need to get your name out there. People have forgotten who you are. Best way to do it, get on YouTube. Bree's like, what the hell is YouTube? And she's like, oh, it's this little thing where people can... She's like, isn't that where all those people make fun of me on? You're like, yeah, kind of. They bash my movies, yeah. We could bash movies. That's the fucking lovely part of freedom. You can bash me. You can bash anybody. As long as don't throw... I stand against cancel culture, and I stand against death threats of all kinds. Do not send death threats to people. It's ridiculous. She's an actress. I don't wish her death. You know, I wish that she would just make good movies and not tell me how to live my life. That's all I can ask from Hollywood. Stop telling us how to live our fucking lives because you think you're better than us. Because you're not. You're dancing monkeys. Your job is to dance for entertainment or whatever, and that's it. That's your job. In a free society, you got one of the easiest jobs out there. You're wrong, you know, there are hard jobs out there. You know, when I was in the Marine Corps, that fucking was hard. I had to carry a 300-pound pack, 20 miles. I think that was fun. In 100-degree weather, yeah, it was. It sucked. You know, I would love to be able to live off my book revenue and YouTube and whatever else. That's my eventually goal. So I can be, my goal. Bree Larson, let's say this, Bree Larson doesn't have a goal for YouTube. Her YouTube channel is just a marketing ploy by some marketing team and her publisher, or whatever you want to call it. And the marketing team is going to take control of it. That's all that's going to happen, is she's going to have a couple people that work for her, or for her, whatever, her agent or her publishing, whatever. And what they're going to do is they're going to be controlling the video. That's why that video had, you could tell it was professionally made. They had like, you know, you had like 3 cameras on her at all times. You could see the different lighting and all that stuff. You could tell. And you could tell by the interviews that they only picked people who liked her. They could tell that they picked people new. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that they did not interview people without a script. And that's going to be a problem, because she's not going to care. And all those hundreds of thousands of subs, she doesn't give a shit about. And that's the problem right now with YouTube, because they care about people who don't care about their platform. Period. They want celebrities, they want big companies like Disney to be on YouTube so they get their clout from them, but they don't give a crap about us. They'll care about like PewDiePie because he's making them a lot of money. Other than that, that's it. You know, us little tiny, you know, especially us new channels. You know, soon I can see where YouTube goes, you know what, no more new YouTube channels, and just stops us all. Whoever has like less than who's not monetized just bans us all. Because we aren't worth their time or effort, and they don't care about us, and you know, which is fine. Whatever. I'm trying to use this platform to help promote not only me, my book, but just so that I can, especially when my book comes out, I'm going to be using this channel to really talk with people. I want to do more live streams. I'm trying to get on live streams with everybody I can. Culture Casino I do. It's really fun to do on Sundays. You know, a lot of the Phantom Menace I'm trying to get a hold of, you know, eventually get on and just have fun and talk, geek out. That's all my goal is just to geek out, talk to fans of books, talk to fans of movies, talk to people who enjoy my book. I can't wait till one day someone reviews my book and tells me how much they loved it, and I can sit down and actually have a conversation with them about the lore behind my stories, behind, you know, the stuff like that. That's why I enjoy this chat, you know, YouTube, is because I can actually talk to you. You can hear my voice instead of me being the silent majority. Or yeah, because there is a silent majority in this country. We just don't like to start trouble. We just want to live our lives and not be told every fucking day how we're doing things wrong, when we know for a fact we're doing very right. We're just not stupid into the fall for the mainstream media. But that's just my opinion, guys. I think she, you know, it's a damn shame that if she was going to come on here and be real, I think it'd be good for her. I think if she came on with just one camera, like me, like this little phone, and it just says, "This is who I am," and just shows her weaknesses, shows her faults, shows her accomplishments, shows her as a real human being instead of her as a Hollywood celebrity, people would enjoy her more. That's why YouTube is growing so fast, is because people are so sick and tired of preaching. They're sick and tired of being preached to. I don't want to preach to people. My book has Christian stuff in it, But never in my book does it preach to you to believe this way. It is a fantasy novel. Yes, it has some Christian history built into it. It has angels, it has demons, it has God, it has stuff like that. But it never in my book says this is fiction, this is real. No, this is a fantasy world that I'm creating. I'm using some of what reality to build a universe, but this isn't, you know. I don't want to preach to people. Yes, I am a Christian. I'm a non-dominational Christian, which means I don't believe that Christianity should be divided into different churches. Like, I think there should be we should come together. But the problem, and also I hate preaching. I am not a preacher. I went to school for a year thinking about being a minister, a missionary. And I realized I just don't have patience to be a good preacher. I don't have what it takes to be a good preacher. I just don't. I don't even go to church anymore. I got sick and tired of church. Don't get me wrong, there are good churches out there. I just got sick and tired of the politics in church, dude. And I decided it wasn't for me. I don't believe pushing my religion on anyone. What I believe, absolutely believe, is that God gave man free will. Absolute free will. He said, it's up to you to decide to follow me or not. And if that's what he's going to give you, what right do I have to tell you to do to believe, you know? So, yeah, that's just who I am. I don't want to preach. If you want to come to me and talk about Christian stuff, I'll be open to talk. But I'm not going to preach. I'm not going to demand that you follow my way. I'm not going to diminish any other religion. You know, I have my problems with some of the religions. Not really here. For example, Muslims. I do have a problem with some of the Muslim teachings. Mostly overseas. Because I have been there and I have watched how they beat women. And it's worse. Far worse. I've seen what they do to women. I don't want to get into that now. But, you know, women march around here talking about their rights are being taken. And I've literally been in countries where women don't have any rights. Their face gets seen, they get beaten. They try to read a book. If they try to learn how to read, they could lose their life. That's what they live in. So the women here are freaking... I don't want to hear about, you know, their rights being taken. It's bullshit. They have more rights here in America than anywhere else in the world. But anyways... I know this has gone off of just what Bree Larson, but really this is what I feel about YouTube in general. I have problems with it. You know, it doesn't promote, you know, the little channels. You think they would. You think that's the people who they want to build up. Because the faster small channels become monetized, the faster they make more money. Because they make part of the money that you make. So you think they want to, like, build up small channels. Because they're like, okay, I got this guy monetized, I got this guy monetized, I got that guy monetized. That way, they have a whole lot more revenue. But instead, they're like, nope, I'd rather have one celebrity come on than 10 small channels get built up. But anyways, yeah. I know other celebrities have YouTube channels. I don't follow any of them. I just don't care. Because most of the time, Hollywood are just people who think they're above us. And they're not. They're actually... We've allowed this to happen. We've blown up their heads. We've gone and watched them do their, like, celebrity red carpet walks where they're like, look at me. I hope I never get like that. If I start getting like that, fucking punch me in the face. If my book blows up and I become fucking rich and I get famous, I better not find out I turn into a snob, because I will hate my life. I'll hate myself. I can never, you know, I never saw myself as rich. I want to be well off that I can stay home and raise my kids so my wife can become a doctor like she wants. That's my goal, is to do this in my book and take care of my family. And then my wife could be a doctor, because she's working on her nursing degree right now. Eventually she wants to become a doctor. And when she becomes a doctor, she's going to be busy. And she's not going to have time to take care of the kids and be a doctor. So it'll be up to me taking care of the family, which I'm fine with. I could be a stay-at-home dad who writes books and gets on YouTube and just talks to fans. And that's how I, make money. And then, make sure my kids get to school, get them back, help them get to college and all that good stuff. That's my eventual goal. And if I have I want to get a not a nice house. I just want a decent sized house. Big enough for my family, an office space for me, a place for my wife to go, and that's it. That's all I want. Big yard for my dogs. Not a big yard, but decent sized yard for my dogs to run around in. That's it. That's all I want. My little piece of American dream. And I'm hoping that I can and then I want to travel around. When I get the books going, if my books blow up, I will be going to signings, I will be going to all kinds of stuff, trying to go and sit down with fans. And every Phantom Menace meetups I want to go to. I can't go to this next year's because it's the same time my wife's nursing finals is, and I will not do good. Anyways, I'm getting off on a rant again. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. But this is me. This is me being real with you. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be faithful to the people who sub and who like and share and subscribe. And, I'm going to be faithful to the subs. I was a Marine. Semper Fi. Always faithful, right? That's not just a slogan we say. It's what we believe. We want to be faithful. Has every Marine lived up to it? No. Have I always lived up to it? No. We're not perfect. And that's all we can do is try our best. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I hope you all are staying safe, staying healthy, being good to each other, and just trying to live life like we all are. Most of us Americans just want to live life without being preached to on trust me, I know. All right, all. Thank you. I hope you share. I hope you sub if you believe that, if you want to be part of this channel as it grows, please sub to my channel. The more subs I get, the closer I get to that final destination where I get monetized and I start making a little bit of money. My logo will be done soon. And then I can start, I want to have my brother set up a Teespring store. And I'll be putting that in the description constantly when I get that. So I can't wait for that. All this stuff. We're trying to get by. And anybody who supports me or buys a shirt when it finally comes out, thank you. Thank you for supporting me and my family, and for us trying to build and become part of the fandom. And trying to create something new for everyone. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.